Hello, hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to my page. I am back again with our 90-day mental attitude challenge, PMA. And by the way, for those who are new to my page, my name is Sheila Mushanas, coming to you live from Toronto, Canada. And I'm originally from the Philippines, but I'm here now in Toronto for almost 25 years, or maybe, yeah, almost 26 years, more than 25 years now, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. And also, I'm also a telecom engineer by profession, but a very proud digital business owner. That's why I'm back again. You see me here almost every day talking about my business or anything that my business has given me, like the lifestyle that I have now, how I can take care of myself better now compared to before when I'm so busy like crazy when I was working full time as an engineer. I'm still doing my engineer work now, but as a contract, and it's not as it's still busy and demanding, but I've developed a system, and I've actually have this online business as a backup plan because, as you all know, for those who know me, I was laid off and I lost my job several years ago in 2016, 2017, yeah, between that year. And it actually left me confused and alone and depressed and everything, not because it was unexpected, and I was so dependent on my job. Actually, my identity is actually really defined with my job before, but now since I found this business, I'm more having this sense of security that no matter what happened, I still have this business to back me up if I lose my engineering job. But anyway, so much for that. But that's my history, that's my story. Anyway, as I said earlier, I'm back with our positive mental attitude challenge, a 90-day challenge, which actually I'm doing now to change my perspective and how to approach life, the way I think, everything, and why 90 days? Because as research says, a lot of researchers says it takes 30 days to really develop a lasting habit. And we're doing that now. And it's like an interactive thing that I would give you daily something to do, like an action item, which are simple things like as simple as writing something about what you notice about your thinking. Like, for example, if a thought comes negative, you write it down, and then at the end of the day, rewrite those negative things to positive. That's just an example. That was our action item last week when we are talking about attitude, positive attitude. But this week, our topic is mostly personality. And today's topic, day 12 of 90 Day, is personality and teamwork, how different personalities contributes to a team. I like this topic because I've always been a team player all my life, because I've always been working with people, with group of people at work. And now, of course, with this business, we have several business partners. We have who actually some of them are new in the business, some of them are been with the business longer, and they are coming from different walks of life. We have engineers like me, we have nurses, lots of nurses, we have um, med techs, we have physical therapists, oh, we have lawyers, we have teachers, doctors, name it. And we have what housewives, stay-at-home moms, which are actually our heroes. So they are doing a lot of job actually at home with taking care of the kids and everything, housekeeping. That's the hardest job, I think. I won't survive working now if my husband is not retired. So thanks to Phil, you know now I can do a lot of things now, even all the things that we love to do, we can do it now because he's retired. He's taking care most of the housework and cooking. He loves to cook. So all these things, team. work is really amazing, even with between just husband and wives, the way you interact with each other, the way you consider how they think, or the way they work. Like, for example, there are personalities, they have their unique personality that actually they bring to the table when you are doing your actually your work, or in our case, in our business, when we are sharing and supporting each other in our business. So so in order to really take advantage of this different personality coming from different walks of life, we have to be mindful of what are these different personalities from our teammates. And it's really amazing when you can identify, um, or be mindful of this kind of personality. Like, an example is, for example, a detail oriented person. If you're dealing with a detail oriented person, you got to work in with them, uh, having, what do you call this, the mindset of understanding how detailed they are. You could, um, also, how do you call this? I have several samples of, um, we have to adjust when we're collaborating with them. Well, if it's very detailed, you don't, um, you don't do like an overview when you are explaining things with them. You got to be mindful that they want details. If you are explaining something, or if you are exchanging information, and if you're so very high level, a detail oriented person can be kind of not that she's not gonna understand you, but it will take a while for that person to relate. And of course, if you a teammate that also thrives in a positive, what do you call this, criticism, you got to know that so you can encourage them by giving them positive, what do you call this, as I said, criticism or encouragement, positive encouragement with what they're doing. So all these things, it is really very tricky sometimes when you are dealing with different personality. But mind you, with all those personality combined together, you create a better, or um, a thriving group, or what do you call it, a unique, um, it combination of all the unique pieces creates a bigger picture. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, so we just have to do, or be mindful of the different personalities. So for the action item, I'm getting lost here. So sorry, because I have so many things in front of me. Where do I look at? So as I said, this is the action item. Now I found it. I was missing it because of all my tips here. Action item today. So we have to take a moment to analyze the personality of our teammates, as I said earlier. So you gotta write down one way you can work with. Okay, okay, okay. Write down. Maybe it's being more patient. Okay, that's it. So when that's an action item again. Take two is take a moment to analyze the personality of your teammates. Then, and then once you analyze their personality, you have to write down how you are going to work with them. Like, maybe it's being more patient with someone who needs extra time to process ideas, or offering encouragement. This is what I'm saying: offering encouragement to someone who thrives on positive feedback. So you know already that this person works well when she's getting positive feedback. Then you gotta give her encouragement, or him encouragement. We just have to do some small adjustment, which actually will help us. It's really very, um, what do you call this, when sometimes, when you react, um, without thinking to the person who is very sensitive on certain areas of her work. We always have to be mindful of what they will feel. It's kind of, I should say, being tactful when you're saying something or when you're explaining something to somebody. So if you know their personality, then you can adjust or tweak the way you actually talk to them. That's how it is. So, as I said earlier, this is a very, I like this because I've always I've always think that I always read the personality of my teammate. That's why I've been with a lot of people, with my experience working in the corporate world, like as an engineer. We always work as a team because every time we have a project, then several people will be part of the team. It could be within our organizational or group, or it could be cross organization, and it's really amazing how the personality of each person and it is worthwhile to understand them because it's easier to be working with them when you know how to handle their personality, or not handle, but how do you react with the way they do things. Because as we said, attitude, personality, this is the way we see the world, and that's how we react to things and to the people around us. And the same thing when you're working with people, when you know where they're coming from, it's easier for us to work with them. So that's it for me today. And I hope I have shared something, and I hope you actually, I reminded you about how to deal with a different personality within your team, or it could be your business, or it could be at your work right now, your whatever work you have. That's it. Thank you so much for listening. And I'll be back again for the same, for tomorrow, the same PMA, positive mental attitude tomorrow, but with a different focus and a different action item. Thank you so much. Bye for now. I'll see you again tomorrow.